everybody, welcome to another episode of Flick Geeks. I'm your host, Flick Geeks Presents. I gotta start saying that now. I'm your host, Johnny D, and as always, fun to hear today on the Ball podcast called Barajas.
Rock on.
Alright, guys, so our movie that we're going to be talking about today, it's a documentary, sorry. Our documentary we're going to be talking about today is Filmbuff's Broadway Idiot, which is an hour and 20-minute documentary about the Broadway...
Green Day's American Idiot.
The Broadway musical American Idiot, based off of Green Day's music. So,
go backstage with Green Day!
There you go. Carlos, tell us, so what did you think of the documentary? Because basically that's everything in a nutshell. It's it's basically an hour and 20-minute documentary about the musical.
One thing it does, and it does well, it makes me want to watch the musical. I am a big fan of musicals. I'm a big fan of Green Day. Great combination. After I was done watching this documentary, I was like, I emailed you and I was like, dude, I kind of want to watch the musical. And then I looked up and they're coming soon next year to the Pantages Theater. But we're not pimping out the Pantages.
I was just about
the musical, which is also playing at the Pantages,
yes.
or also in Broadway and so in other selected cities. Go check online to find out where.
In LA, May 2014.
Yes, but what I was saying is it's really good. It was it reminds me of basically Rent for the new generation. This is not going to be a happy-go-lucky musical.
It kind of is. I mean, for anybody that's seen Rent, or is what you people are called rent heads,
right? They're called redheads.
Rent heads, because for those of the people that's seen the musical numerous times.
You should call them Rent Dodgers or something.
Because just a quick story, I saw Rent for the first time at the Pantages Theater, and seriously, every single time a character showed up, everybody started fucking shrieking for them. Like they were fucking rock stars. But, okay, Broadway Idiot. American Idiot, Broadway Idiot, whatever. Go ahead.
But like I was saying, like it seems to be kind of a somber, downer kind of the musical, much like Rent was. But you know what? Sometimes you want those musicals. Sometimes you want those stories. They have to be told, man.
It's real life. You know, this shit is real.
It's in a way, what's it, nihilistic?
Sure.
This is what I get for trying to say big words. But anyway, it's kind of downer, it's kind of depressing, but you know what? It's true. It's the post 9/11 world. You know, there's deals with veterans and like
drug addiction,
war and drug addiction and like teen pregnancy and all these things. But you know what? It's done to the music of Green Day. If you love the music of Green Day, this is going to be a great experience. Now, if you like musicals that are controversial and go there, this is that great experience and that feel-good musical that you probably won't like. Yeah.
I mean, again, like we both kind of discussed before we start recording, I mean, the documentary is so fucking short, so it kind of feels like it was a bonus documentary on a DVD. Because it's so short and it's just a big ginormous puff piece about the musical itself. But I mean, they executed it. I mean, it's done very well. It's done well, period. And it just kind of it gives you, it chronicalizes Billy Joel's like, what's it called? He wasn't that, he was okay about it the first hand, and then by the time it finally hit Broadway, he was like 1,000%.
He became completely enamored with this concept of bringing his album to the theatrical play, you know, making a performance out of it, and it worked so well when you think about it. Having actually heard the musical like soundtrack and everything, I was like, wow, they were able to songs like Saint Jimmy and Jesus Suburbia.
Yeah, and you get to see in the documentary that Billy Joel actually gets to play Saint Jimmy in the musical for just a little while.
Like, they're not just songs, like they were able to make characters and make a story out of this album, which I thought was a very interesting way to do a musical. Because most musicals, they get the story first and then they write songs for the music, for the story. They'll fit the story. They did it backwards here because the songs were already written. So they were like, we gotta get these songs without altering the lyrics or the beat, you know, and we gotta basically make a story out of these songs.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking like, oh, they're gonna butcher like they're gonna change up lyrics and make Green
No,
Day's music different.
it's all the same
it's
lyrics,
there.
but it's orchestrated like a little differently.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just
added
reimagined some songs, but the lyrics are there, the message is there, just reinterpreted in new ways they probably don't. But at the end of the day, even Billy Joe like appreciated and enjoyed their reinterpretations of some of their songs.
And let's just say Billy Joe Armstrong, that fucker does not age. I mean, okay, so basically that's everything in a nutshell, basically. So, our written review by Tommy Bowie, which was posted a couple days ago. Basically, he gave it a 2.5 stars. If you read his review on flickgeeks.tumblr.com or facebook.com/flickgeeks. Yeah, he didn't give it a good review.
Oh, we're gonna throw a big dookie on him.
Yeah, literally.
It's a basket case.
Anyways, so on a scale of 1 to 5, what do you think?
Like I said, I would give this musical a 4.
A 4?
It's like I would have given it a 5 if they just threw on the musical along with it.
That's what they should have done, actually. But same here. I give it a 4 out of 5, and I would say go see it. It comes out October 11th today, when it's debuting in theaters in selected cities across the U.S. and I think Canada, and also if it's not playing in your cinema, then it'll be on iTunes for digital download, for a digital download and whatnot. But you can watch it video on demand or in theaters October 11th, which is today. So that's basically it. So we both gave it a 4 out of 5. Go check it out. And that will do it for this week's. That will do it for today's episode of Flick Geeks Presents. Tune in. Well, after this video, for two more movies that are coming out today, October 11th. Escape from Tomorrow, and actually, I'm sorry, Showgirls 2. I know we promised you guys like 2 weeks ago the review. Yeah, we're not. I felt like a deadbeat dad, promising things that never get executed. So okay, let's promise this. We're not going to promise a due date. You guys will get a review as soon as possible. Okay, so Showgirls 2 and Escape from Tomorrow later today, October 11th. So until then, Johnny D.
Carlos Broad telling you have to be an American idiot to not like this show and not see this documentary.